You want to know how to get Ultimate Valby as quick as possible? Well, let me show you. The first Descendant added some new patterns called Mutant AA patterns. You can tell if that pattern is new if they show a Mutant AA at the end of the pattern text. If you also have the previous pattern version before the update, you can still use them. So let's head to all of the blueprints you need to craft Ultimate Valby. Let's start with the Ultimate Valby code. The only way to get Ultimate Valby code is on hard mode, either the Void Fusion reactors or the Intercept bosses. But these two bosses have a higher chance, which is the Molten Fortress and also the Gluttony. The Gluttony is the new boss that came out in this update. If you do not want to do the Void Intercept bosses, then you can also do this Void reactor located in Hagios in the Corrupted Zone outpost. The pattern you are looking for is called 110 AA pattern. The best method to get this code is by killing any of these two hard mode intercept bosses. The first one is the Molten Fortress or the Gluttony boss, but you would need to get this pattern called 125 Mutant AA pattern. To get this pattern, you would need to run this mission called the Quarantine Zone located in the fortress, but you would need a team to do it in private, because if you do it in private, you would have a higher chance to get yourself a double guaranteed pattern. But for this mission in particular, you would have to reach 45,540 score to get you that 100% guaranteed for each of these patterns, and also a 20% chance for the Shape Stabilizer Form 8. Be sure to have your modifier set to 240% or above for this mission to grant you a higher chance for double patterns per run. And also, it depends on what pattern you're using. Let's just say that we are going for a 125. This says 124. In order for you to change this, you would have to press this change button, then go to the right side, which is 125, apply, and then bada bing bada boom, it is right here. The drop chance for this code is a 20% chance, and also this pattern will drop Ultimate VSO code if you do not have it. If you do want to re-roll your score, all it will cost is 1,000 gold. Just press the gold button, then press this, which is 210, press it again, and rinse and repeat until you have finally reached either 240 or above. So as what you see here, I got a kill score of 240, but there is one modifier in which most people do not like. This one is Grappling Hook Disabled. If you see that, be sure to re-roll it to get another 240% or above. There's also other modifiers, such as it won't allow you to sprint or jump. If you do get those two, depending on what mission you're playing, I do recommend re-rolling it. Now let's head to the second part for Ultimate Valby, which is the Catalyst. This one you could also do it in normal or hard mode. Let's head to the normal mode first. There are two patterns. There is a 23 pattern and a 52 pattern, which will give you a 6% chance with a Stabilizer Form 4. But if you have that Stabilizer Form 4, it would be a 10% chance. So if I were to press the Stabilizer, it would be a 10% now. So out of these two missions, I do recommend going for this one in particular, because one, when getting the pattern from this mission in the Echo Swamp called the Chapel, you would have a guaranteed chance to give yourself a pattern. You would also have a 20% chance to get the Sharon Stabilizer if you do not have her. And if we are going to compare the other mission, you would have to do a defense mission, but those will give you a chance to get you that pattern. It's not a guarantee, a chance. So I do recommend going for this mission in the Chapel in the Echo Swamp for that guaranteed pattern. So once you have enough pattern 23 mutant AAs, you will need to defeat the Dead Bride. So once you defeat the Dead Bride, of course, go into that green orb, open it, and have RNG bless you or not for this part. I also forgot to mention that you can be able to get stabilizers from this mission, but the chances of getting that is pretty low, which is a 2% chance. But if you do get it, be sure to use it for this pattern. For hard mode, the only way for you to get the Catalyst is by getting the pattern 73 AA. This is located in the Vespers by the Lost Supply Depot outpost. You will need to use Sharon to grant you a higher chance to obtain this pattern. If you don't know how to do the Sharon strat, then click on the top right of the screen. This pattern will grant you a 20% chance for the Valby Catalyst, so you can't use the Stabilizer Form 3. But if you do not have Ultimate Valby Enhanced Cell, then you can be able to use the Stabilizer Form 3 for that higher chance for that part, if you don't have her. Here is how you can be able to get all of the resources for Ultimate Valby Spiral Catalyst. The first two materials are found in ammunition boxes and also the white cylinder crates. The white cylinder crates grant you more materials. The first material material is called Monad Shard, and this one is located in Kingston, and you will need 554 of this material. The second material is the semi-permanent plasma. Be sure to go for Vesper, and you will need to collect 652 of this material. The last material for this part is called Macromolecule Biogel, located in the Echo Swamp, and you would need 242 of that material. You can get this in any of these two outposts in the Echo Swamp. Just kill the final boss within the outpost and he will have a chance to drop this material. Let's head to the second to last part for Ultimate Valby. For normal mode, you would need to get this material pattern called Mutant 30AA from the Agna Desert, and the mission to farm this is Caligo Azure. I'm pretty sure I butchered it, but it is what it is. The drop chance for this pattern is guaranteed. You could also get a part for Sharon if you don't have her, but it's a 20% chance. After you have your patterns, you would then need to go and kill Devour to give you a chance to give you this Ultimate Valby Stabilizer, which is a 6% chance, but if you do have a Shape Stabilizer Form 5, it would increase it to 10%. But you could also get the Stabilizer from that mission, but the chances for that is a 2%, which is very low. There are two Void Reactors, but the one that I'm going to tell you is better because you can also get a part for Ultimate Ajax and also Ultimate Bunny. Go to Hagios and farm this specific outpost called Forward Base Vulgus Strategic Outpost. Again, it's efficient if you were to run Sharon to give you both of the patterns and also a Stabilizer Form 7. The drop chance to get this part for Ultimate Valby is a 32% chance, so this is easy to get. So here is how you can be able to get all of the resources for Ultimate Valby Stabilizer. The first one is called Silicon, and you would need 969 of this. This material is located in the Echo Swamp, and you are looking for the white cylinder crates and also the ammunition boxes. The next material you need is the Helion, and you need 682 of this. This is located in the fortress, and you would need to open those white cylinder crates or ammunition boxes. But if you want to get more out of your buck, go for those white cylinder boxes called munitions. The final material for this part is called Heat Plasma, and you would need 166. Go to this mission called the Old Mystery in Hagios. Be sure to do this on hard mode, because once you reach the Kuiper part, instead of collecting the Kuiper orbs, wait until the enemies spawn, and they will eventually spawn in multiple yellow bar mini bosses. Continue killing all of the enemies until the time runs out for the mission to fail, and then afterwards, rinse and repeat. When I was doing it, I got roughly 3 to 5 mini bosses per run, but this is the mission that will give you a boatload of this material. Now onto the last part for Ultimate Valby, and it's the Cell Blueprint. On normal mode, go for the Pattern 44 Mutant AA because it's a 6% chance. There is another normal pattern, but the Pattern 11 Mutant AA has a 3% chance compared to the other one. To get the 44 Mutant pattern, go to Hagios and complete this mission, which will give you a guaranteed 44 Mutant pattern. This mission will also drop a Stabilizer Form 7, but it's a 2% chance. After that, you will need to go and defeat the Swamp Walker, and once you do, hopefully RNG will be on your side and you would get this part. For hard mode, you will need to go to this mission called the Haven in Hagios, and of course, try to get your score multiplier to at least 240% or more to reach the max score threshold for that double 115 Mutant AA per run. So in this case, for this mission, you would need to reach 69,480 for the guaranteed patterns for both of them, and also a 20% chance for the Shape Stabilizer Form 7. After that, you need to fight either the Frost Walker or the new boss called the Gluttony. You will have a 32% chance to get this part. Hopefully RNG is on your side. Here is how you can be able to get all of the resources for the Ultimate Valby Enhanced Cell. Of course, for the first two resources, which are the standard ones, they're mainly going to be acquired by those munition crates, those white cylinder crates, or those ammunition boxes. The first resource is called the Repton, and you will need 949 of this material, and to get this, you will need to go to Kingston and of course open those crates. The next resource is called Compound Coating Material, and you will need 538 of these, and this is located in the Echo Swamp. The next one you need to collect is 75 conductive metallic foils located within the Vesper. It would be best if you have Enzo, but if you don't have it, that's fine. All you would need to do is to find the vaults and then afterwards use your code breakers to get yourself that material. Because Enzo, all it does is that it would, one, make opening the vaults easier, especially on console. It also applies to PC, but I know a lot of people struggle on console when opening the vaults. So if you have Enzo, it's going to be much easier. You're also going to be getting extra materials if you have a person nearby or in your team when opening these vaults. And if you guys would like to see a guide on how to get Luna, feel free to let me know in the comments. And also, if you are planning on getting Ultimate Valby, let me know your journey in the comments if you like. Hopefully your journey is going to be amazing and easy, but you know how Ultimates are. They're a pain in the ass. I hope you guys enjoyed and found this informative. And if you did, be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, evening, or afternoon. Take care and peace.